The University of the Bahamas expanding course offerings for the new year. The Red Cross extending training to the youth. And the August Monday holiday, a time of reflection for many in the East.
The Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition starts now.
This is the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Good evening all. I'm Megan Shepard. Thank you so much for tuning in. Later this month, as the university continues to expand its campus through the addition of a dormitory facility, they are also expanding their offerings here in the north. The University of the Bahamas is continuing its mission of providing quality world-class education to Bahamians right here at home. Dean of Faculty, Dr. Peter McWilliams, says that they are encouraged by the number of students applying to and being accepted into the university.
We actually had 350 applications, and currently we have accepted 192. Of course, we're still waiting for some BGCSE results, so we would imagine we'll get close to 250 accepts this year.
The Northern Campus will also be adding new faculty for subjects, including math, physics, education, and literacy. He adds that they also have some exciting news for students pursuing degrees in the biochem major.
We've also got a visiting professor from Nassau coming down to teach some biology courses. We have a group of 20 to 30 students who have completed two and a half years of their study, and usually they go off to Nassau to complete the remaining of their studies. But fortunately, this professor is going to come here next semester and teach 17 hours of biology courses, lectures and labs. And so with a bit of luck, these students will not need to go back to Nassau or go to Nassau and complete their degree. They can stay right here and finish their biochem degree.
Several courses will also be taught on campus via the use of technology.
We're using the interactive classroom, so faculty from Nassau who are teaching courses there will also be teaching our students here through the technology, and vice versa too. We're going to have some faculty here also doing the same thing, teaching here to students here, but to students over in Nassau too, using the technology. So I think technology is definitely the way forward if we want to grow the academic programs here. We're offering some courses via technology. History would be one course. We haven't offered it here for a couple of years, so we have a professor there willing to teach it in Nassau, but obviously here too. Last year we had physics, we had education courses being taught online. Similarly this year too, we'll be doing the same thing. So as I said, technology is definitely the way forward.
Dr. McWilliams says that he attributes the campus's growth to a number of factors.
One of the reasons would be through technology, offering new programs. I also think our presence in the press, in the community, has increased in the last year. You know, we had a radio show last year every Saturday morning, which I think helped. And of course the dorms. The dorms are definitely going to attract students, both on this island, because the island's long, but also in the region. You know, so we've got Abaco, we've got the Berry Islands, and of course, who's to say Nassau students can't come to Grand Bahama and use the dorms and take courses here too.
Another group of young Bahamians completing tertiary level education at Tarrif College. Tarrif holding its 17th annual commencement ceremony recently under the theme, No Struggle, No Progress. Sabrina Brown has the story.
Over 70 young Bahamians receiving the rewards of their labor as they were presented with degrees and certificates in various courses of studies from Tarrif College. Member of Parliament for Pine Ridge, Reverend Frederick McAlpine, admonishing the graduates to continue to strive for excellence and pursue higher learning.
Don't let this be your final destination. Don't you think because you have your cap, your gown, and your degree that your area of education is over. You are forever learning. You are forever trying to improve yourself. I hope that you would be a class that will seek to strive towards the spirit of excellence and to maintain it in your daily living. Don't stop reading. Don't stop listening, and never think that you know it all simply because you got a couple of letters behind your name.
Founder of the Phoenix Institute, Spence Finlayson, delivering the commencement address, telling graduates that as they progress in life, there will be struggles.
From you are born until you die, your life is literally unbroken, an unbroken chain of an ever-increasing, unavoidable struggle. The education you receive from the struggles you face is cumulative. You get a little at a time from each and every experience that you encounter.
Finlayson says he overcame many personal struggles, which made him stronger.
In 1973, my brother was killed in the front of me with a baseball bat, yes. The brother I followed. 1 month later, my mother had a stroke that paralyzed her. Exactly 1 month later, our house was destroyed by fire. 6 months later, my father died in my arms. But did I stop there? No. No struggle? You must keep on going. Yeah, that's right. You must keep on pushing. You see, I did not let that define me. And the Bible says your gifts shall make room for you and bring you into the presence of great men and women.
Valedictorian Derek Russell says the graduates are not only celebrating the achievement of their degrees, but also the valuable lessons learned.
My fellow graduates, you possess an exceptional quality that distinguishes you from the others, the quality known as endurance. You have persevered, you were consistent, you have demonstrated discipline, and you have proven yourselves to be well capable, well qualified, and courageous because of your accomplishments, some in the face of grave adversities. Many of the students who started out with us have not made it to this graduation, and for this milestone, I commend you.
You have now moved in those few minutes from the status of graduates to graduates. Please shift your tassels to the left.
Sabrina Brown, ZNS Network News.
It appears that the summer months may have taken a toll on the season Grand Bahama. Some residents have been complaining about the large amount of seaweed, also known as sargassum, on some of the local beaches. Marine biologist and founder of Earth Care, Gail Woon, says this may be due to the warming of the ocean.
It is an effect due to our warming of our oceans. Most sargassum starts out in the Sargassum Sea, which is up in the Atlantic. It's a place where the sargassum tend to grow. And what happens when it grows to a certain size, pieces break off and then they're carried by the Gulf Stream in different currents to wherever those currents end up. We've always had a certain amount of sargassum on our beaches, and it's never been a nuisance.
She says the influx of seaweed has been a challenge in the Southern Caribbean for years, as the seaweed is sometimes piled up to 4 inches.
And they've had to close some hotels that were on the beaches that had so much sargassum. And they've actually got a task force now that's trying to deal with the problem, trying to figure out the best ways to either remove it or put it out of sight of the tourists. And they're even using it as agricultural fertilizer, because it's coming in such amounts that it's a good fertilizer. If you've ever been to the beach, usually I know people who come and pick up the seaweed to put it around the coconut trees.
You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Stay with us, there's more news right after this break.